Surprising as it may seem, it's a simple thing to convert a seemingly easy day into a potentially hazardous one. Some of us are unaware of the potential for incident that surrounds us every minute of the day. Simple, everyday tasks for which the potential hazards have not been taken into account can harm us and others around us. As the day progresses, so do the risks, if we are unaware of the potential hazards. Think safe. At work, in spite of all our training and warning signs, some of us continue to put ourselves and others at risk. Once things start going wrong, it is only luck that decides the outcome. It could be a near hit, it could be an injury, it could be worse. Statistics reveal that every incident starts with an unsafe act. Why do we gamble with life? Why? Why do we not learn from the misfortunes of others? Why do we not behave as we know that we should? Why do we accept substandard behaviors from others? Why do we consistently refuse to call TOFS? Why do we always choose to ignore? Why? Ignorance can lead to an incident which can result in pain and anguish. And in the worst case, it can prove fatal. We don't come here to work for this. We come to work to secure a better future for our families, to have a better life for ourselves, and not to end it. 3 deaths this year. 3 families left without a father, left without a husband. The pain, the anger, the regret, the sense of loss, the bitterness never go away. Stop, think, plan. In my service of 30 years, I have always been wondering, why do we always choose to ignore? I got the answer just a few days back. It was a very happy day for me. Or rather, it was supposed to be. I was going to meet my daughter on her 5th wedding anniversary. I was seeing her after 3 years. I wanted to surprise my daughter by taking my son-in-law along with me. So I visited the rig where he works. On the rig, a crane was called to move a hook. The rigger had fastened the sling without checking it thoroughly. The sling was dangerously defective. This was the beginning of an unsafe act. Just then, the crane operator noticed the damaged sling. He immediately lowered the load. His presence of mind prevented this near hit from becoming a high potential incident. But this is not what happened. The operator started moving the load. His phone started ringing. In spite of procedures and regular warnings that no mobile phones are allowed on the rig and that it should be handed over to the senior supervisor, the crane operator had carried it along. The operator was ignorant of the fact that an incident can result in serious consequences, including damage to equipment, loss of reputation, and even loss of contracts, leading to financial losses, loss of jobs, and an effect on the families. And all this begins with an unsafe act. Just then, the signalman noticed a damaged sling. The signalman started directing the operator to stop, but the operator was ignorant, as he was busy checking his mobile while moving the crane. This act of ignorance puts others at risk. In 2008, 10 children were left without a father. His ignorance led to This was a near hit with no injuries. But I was not so fortunate. My son-in-law was working nearby and seeing my son-in-law die in front of me, I realized something. Something very horrifying that I had done. My conscience started killing me. I faced the challenge of revealing the truth to my daughter. The horrifying truth that I am responsible for her husband's death. As I was going towards the rig, I stumbled over something. It was the sling. The partially damaged sling. I should have called TOFS, but I ignored it due to my excitement. Do not ignore life. Call TOFS. Save a life. Call TOFS.